What's up, Thing and Julie? How are you guys doing? Tonight the night thing. I feel like if it's gonna happen, I'm sorry, when it's gonna happen, it's gonna be in a product like this, one of the bigger hit products. I think tonight, I'm ready for it. I know you are, but I'm ready for it, Thing. So we are all ready to go. I'll give everybody a few minutes to get in here. I think I got the right size top loaders for tonight. Really good fill. What's up, Grant? Really good fill on this one. I've had several people message me, and I can't thank you guys enough because a few of you guys I know are specifically waiting on my museum collection tomorrow. I'm going to post it tomorrow. It's not going to break until Sunday. I think it might need a few days to fill. But we are going to start posting it. I'm going to go ahead and open this up while we're chatting. We'll do the rundown. This will be a shorter break tonight. Not a lot of cards. Not like last night. A brand new... What? Okay. Brand new box cover. Use Topps Pristine. So this is my one and only case. Museum collection. I have one and only one case, but like I said, I've had multiple people messaging me all throughout the week asking about museum collection. A few of you guys were like, "All right, I just want to make sure because I'm saving, for your museum collection." I can't tell you how much that means and how appreciative I am. I know museum collection is a big, expensive one. What's up, Richard? Hopefully not, man. Hopefully, get you something nice for Minnesota. Oh, 4 a.m. That's brutal, man. I get up at 6:50 with the kids, and that's too early. All right, here we go. We got David Reichs, Arizona. Drew Burke, Atlanta. Baltimore to Leroy Reed. Boston Red Sox, Eddie Bobel. Scott Boland, Cubs. Jeffrey Clark, White Sox. Steve Spencer, Cincinnati. Cody Kovac, Cleveland. Jay Clark, Colorado. Eric Buchanan, Detroit. Dominic Cordone, Houston. Drew Burke, Kansas City. Jim Miller, Angels. Thang Nguyen, Dodgers. Miami Marlins to John Starr. Mike Hutton with Milwaukee. Richard Delgado, Minnesota. New York Mets, James Hollinsworth. Dominic Vasquez, Oakland. Dominic Vasquez, Yankees. Dave Collins, Oakland. J-Law, Philly. Dominic with Pittsburgh. David Reich, San Diego. Daniel Sexton, San Francisco. Sean with Seattle. Sean with St. Louis. Joshua Whitaker, Tampa. Texas Rangers, Taylor Glover. Sean with Toronto. And Chris with Washington. Make a note of something I need to do right after this video. Scott, what's going on, man? You gonna stick up for this one? I know you said you were about to head to bed. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be honest with you guys too. Pristine is probably one of my least favorite rips. I am not a big fan of Pristine. I think last year was the first year I've ever ripped it, but it's just not a favorite. Oh! Eric, what kind of timing was that? I just got done saying it was my least favorite, right as you said that. Alright, so we have an encased card here. And we're going to start off with a Grayson Rodriguez Pristine auto. Baltimore going to Leroy Reed. Let me back that. That's pretty good. Grayson Rodriguez. Okay, and then next one. Okay. It's a pack within a pack within a pack. So let's see. We got Willie Mays and a Shane Bieber. These, you know what? I got some thicker top loaders out. What's up, Chris? I don't need the bigger ones. Yeah, it is. I mean, that is a good way to put it. So back to Shane Bieber. That's Toronto. Going to Sean out of 199. Camera feels weird right now. Alright, and the Willie Mays is just a base, I guess. That's a refractor. Refractor Willie Mays. Alright, then we got Alex Bregman. Nolan Arenado. Camera seems a little high. Nato, William Contreras, Spencer Swellenbach, and Precision Aries, Francisco Lindor. I mean, I don't mind opening the packs and stuff. I don't know, I feel like there should be better stuff in it than what is usually in it. Hey, that's not too bad. Paul Skeens, Aqua to 199. That's going to Dom. Skeens. I mean, I just feel like it was as expensive as this product is, there should be better hits than I remember getting in the one case I've done last year. We got a Braxton Ashcroft refractor and a purple JT Realmuto. That's to 99. Philadelphia going to J-Law. JT Realmuto. What's up, Drew? Nothing yet, man. We're just getting started. You missed a Grayson Rodriguez auto. That's it. Trey Turner, Seth Lugo, Dansby Swanson, Randy Arozarena, and a plated and polished Junior Caminero. You guys are going to have to let me know on the inserts. I'm not sure which inserts are the case hit inserts. Hey, that's not too shabby. Gary Carter, orange out of 25. That's Montreal. That's going to Chris Collins. Gary Carter out of 25. All right, then we got a Ronald Acuna refractor. And a pink 1 of 15 Logan Webb for San Francisco, which I believe is Daniel. That is Daniel Sexton. 1 of 15. George Brett, Mason Wynn, Sadani Rafaela, Jazz Chisholm, and a Perseverance Babe Ruth, 22 seasons. What is it? There's 2 autos and 1 auto relic. Okay. Next up, Jace Young. That's a nice auto. Green out of 150. That's going to Eric. Look, you see Eric's talking all good about the product, and it pays off. Jace Young out of 150. If I remember correctly, not all the autos are sleeved, right? There are some non-sleeved. We got a Corey Seager refractor and a Luis Castillo 99. That's Seattle going to Sean. At least the packs, they could have been, but I don't remember it. But at least they're kind of organized. You got the color and a refractor in the middle, and then this is just base and 1 insert. Paul Skeens. That feels like it should be something. Gunnar Henderson. Let's double check on this. This feels like it should be something. Man, you guys tell me. Like, I know there's case hits in here. I just don't know what they all are. But this was in a different spot. Like the insert is always on the back. I just feel like that should be something. Monogram. Monogram. So this is a tougher insert if that what that says is right. M22 Monogram. Oh wow, that's that's a really good hit. There is, I mean, it's brand new release today. There's 3 on eBay. Connor Norby is a buy it now for $400. Mike Trout and Vlad Jr. are buy it nows for $1,000. You get 1 in every 3.5 cases. 1 in every 3.5 cases. That is huge. Who has Pitt? Dom. Yeah, Dom. So Trout and Vlad Jr. are both listed for $1,000 or just buy it now for $1,000. So that is a big Monogram Paul Skeens. Let's hit another. Yeah, it says 1 in every 3.5 cases. I don't know if we can find another. Here's a Max Fried to 75 for the Yankees, going to Dominic Vasquez. Oh, this must be our relic auto. Austin Wells to 25. That's going to Dominic Vasquez. Different Dominic this time. Orange to 25 on the on-card relic auto. Austin Wells for the Spankies. Yeah, that'll help, Dom. I'd say you'd be good. Anything from here on is icing on the cake. Man, they pack these really weird. All right, here we go. Drake Baldwin, Crockett, Michael Harris, nice Aaron Judge, and a plated and polished Ohtani. I'm to the point now where anything nice like this of Ohtani should just be top loaded. When people send me stuff in to sell for them, like Ohtani stuff just goes fast. Ryan McMahon, 75, another Yankee. One of Dominic Vasquez. We got a Ryan McMahon refractor and a Yu Darvish Aqua to 199 San Diego, going to David Reichs. I will say the cards look a lot better this year. Campbell, Luke Keyshaw, Diaz, Caden Dana, and Fernando Tatis. All right, moving on to the next one. So I'm going to point this out, guys. So someone hit a card in the Series 1 break yesterday, and they asked me about listing it for them. So I do 2 types of commissions. People want to send me stuff in and have me sell it for them. Boom. Dude, I would. Like, someone just sent me a bunch of Ohtanis, and I sold, like Topps Holiday. I mean, I remember doing a break, you get like 10 of them in a case, and I sold like 70 Ohtanis for like a huge lot of them on eBay, and it went like that. But let me just say, so if you send me stuff to sell for you, I do take a percentage off that, but what do you mean? Oh, you posted it, Chris? If you hit something in a break and you want me to sell it for you, I do not take anything. If it is a break card, I do not take anything from you. I will list it. You just cover the shipping and the fees and whatever the profit is after that is all yours. I do not take anything from you. Oh, Marcelo Meyer Gold. Boston going to Eddie Bobel. That's really nice. I just want to point that out. So if you hit something and you want me to sell it, just shoot me a message. We'll get it done. 5-day auction. And the money's all yours. It's just a little help a little thank you, I guess we'll say. Freddie Peralta refractor. Bryce Harper refractor. Oh, which reminds me. I gotta send a pic. Yeah, they do look really nice this year. But again, like, the autos just weren't the best in that first box. I feel like the autos should be better. Corbin, Alonzo. Oh, we got another one. Oh, we got two. Right, louder. One in every 3.5 cases. Brooks Lee monogram. One in every 3.5 cases. And we got two. And that's going to Richard Delgado. Brooks Lee monogram. 2 in 2 boxes. Wow. Cooking right now. Again, now we just need some autos. There's one. Sonny Gray. Purple /99. That's Sean. Again, like, Sonny Gray auto. It just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, it's some good odds, man. 2 of them. We got a Mason Wynn and a Teoscar Hernandez. Gold /50. That's going to Fang. Teoscar. No, Jace Jung's fine. I got nothing against Jace Jung. But, you know what I mean. Mason Wynn, Louder, Carter, Metaroff, and Acuna. Like, nothing against Jace Jung, but in a product like this, where they're like, I don't even know, what these are like $500 a box? No, there's 6 in a case. Last year there's 8. So these are like $600-700 a box. I'm going to do it right now, Dom, because if I don't, I'll forget. If I don't send it right now, I'll forget. That's alright, I enjoy it. Another gold one for Boston. Christian Campbell /50. I also never understood, like, they got those players, you know, we could hit a Christian Campbell gold and it not be sleeved, and I think it's weird to have the same player. Oh, there's a patch auto. Who's that? Kyle Tucker. I'm not going to complain about that. That's a great hit. Kyle Tucker, blue /75, relic auto, popular demand, going to Dominic Cordone. Dominic is on a roll. This is a Houston Uni Kyle Tucker. That's interesting. You and me both. I'm always nervous for big stuff like that. But that's why I always say I'll auction it, because, I mean, if you don't want to auction it, Chris, I'm more than happy to do a buy it now or best offer. We did that on the Scheme Super that we hit in December, and it sold pretty quickly. But I always say auction on new stuff. Jackson Churio. But it's your card. If you don't want to auction it, I'm very happy to do a buy it now. I do think auction is the way to go, especially on new stuff. Jared Jones, that's Pittsburgh, going to Dom. Let's see, Jared Jones. Who's excited by Jared Jones auto? I think you'll be all right, man. There's a gold one that sold for like $1,800, and the golds are /50. So, DeGrom refractor. There's a nice Jose Ramirez /199 for Cleveland. No, but seriously, like, these are $600-700 a box. Like, Jared Jones auto ain't gonna cut it. We're waiting for that big Bobby Witt. Dingler, Merrill, Skeens, Durbin, and Holiday. We've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've already gotten our 3 autos in this box. So, Chase Dollander, Colorado, /199. Jay Clark. Coming from a Pirates fan, though. Yes, Chris, I'm listing it right after this break. I like to list it a little later, so it's not too early on the West Coast. Longoria and a blue Christian Yelich /75. Milwaukee, that's Mike Hutton. Why my contacts are bothering me. I can barely see out of his left contacts. Very cloudy right now. Contreras, Riley Green, Bagwell. There's a Perseverance. There's a Freeman. Perseverance, Giancarlo Stanton, purple /99. Dominic Vasquez. Yes, very, very true. Yep. We got Jackson Churio, /99. There's another one from Mike Hutton. Alright, we got a refractor of Yelich and a Riley Green Aqua out of 199. That's another one for Detroit going to Eric. Riley, Snell, Chapman, McRae, and Corbin Carroll. So 2 down, 4 to go. Some really, really nice colors. Some low-numbered colors for sure. Some gold, some oranges, 2 multi-case hits. But the autos, man. Tucker's a really nice auto, but some of these other autos not doing it for me. Dustin Harris, he's just not doing it for me. Taylor Glover, that's green to 99 on the Dustin Harris. That would be interesting, Dom. We got a Nico Cavadas, and we got a Aqua Jordan Westberg to 199. Yeah, hire Daniel. I can vouch for Daniel. Jordan Westberg, that's Baltimore. Keyshaw, Ozuna, Malloy, Gray, and Machado. Another gold. There you go. There's the Cubbies. Ian Happ, Scott to 50. Ian Happ on the gold out of 50. Oh, that's our relic. I'm going to save that one to the end of it. I want to do that one at the end of each box because those have been a little bit better. Nico Cavadas, Aqua, 199 for the Angels, going to Jim Miller. Freddie Freeman refractor and Mick Abel. But see, like, we did Flagship yesterday. Flagship should not be better autos than Pristine, and right now it definitely is. Kevin Alcantara. Brooks Lee, Minnesota, going to Richard Delgado. That's a nice one, but it's not color, unfortunately. And, you know, it's still not Pristine worthy, in my opinion. I mean, it's fine for a hit, but it shouldn't be the best one on a box. Altuve refractor and a Brandon Nemo orange to 25. That's going to James Hollinsworth for the Mets. Put you a team together right now, Dom. Looks like Dalton Rushing, Cole Reagans, Jackson Jobe, Mike Trout, and plated and polished purple Kobe Mayo to 99. These look really nice in color. We got Drake Baldwin. Purple Baldwin going to Drew Burke out of 99. It's a nice rookie color. Alright, we got Ramirez refractor. There you go. George Brett Aqua to 199. That's cool. Another one for Drew in Kansas City. Marte, Turner, Vientos, Profar, and Jackson Merrill. Kim! There you go. Thank Kim. Blue to 75. That's a really good one. Blue Kim to 75. Add that to the PC. Alright, we got a Alejandro Osuna. And a purple Ketel Marte 99. That's going to David Reichs in Arizona. Lugo, Christian Campbell, Guerrero, Sale, and Ellie. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if I can possibly get this bottom done first. Alright, we got Marte, we got Suzuki, Baum, Yelich, and Ricky Henderson. Alright, so then we got our patch auto. Torrey Hunter. Torrey Hunter. Minnesota. Richard Delgado. I love me some Torrey Hunter. Torrey Hunter always goes on the board. Torrey Hunter always goes on the board. It's a story from years and years ago where we hit 2 autos. One was a Torrey Hunter and one was a Scott Rowland. And we got in a big debate in the break on going on the board. I put Torrey Hunter on the board, but I did not put Scott Rowland on the board. I think Torrey Hunter is way better than Scott Rowland. I love Torrey Hunter. All right. Bobby Miller, Dodgers, going to things. It's hard. I'm not trying to talk bad about your guys' hits or whatever, but that's a terrible auto. All right, we got a Joe Morgan refractor and a rookie, Dylan Cruz. Purple out of 99. That's going to Chris Collins. Strider, Betts, Bichette, Reagan, and another Babe Ruth. Yeah, they are. Here we go. Phillies going to J-Law. Bryce Harper, Aqua to 199. We got a Mason Miller. And a very nice Luke Keyshaw to 199. Minnesota's doing really well. That's going to Richard Delgado. Another Minnesota hit. Cade Horton, Santander, Pujols, Machado, and Bobby Witt. Here you go again, Jace Young. That's gold to 50. I would put that on the board with the auto, but I'm running out of room for some of these thicker ones. That's going to Eric, though. Jace Young on the gold Pristine out of 50. Got a Chris Sale and a Kershaw. Christian Campbell, Luke Keyshaw, Malloy Alcantara, and another Kyle Tucker. Jace Young Whisperer. I'll take it. Reese Hines. That's Cincinnati. That is going to Steve Spencer. I mean, I like Young. I keep saying Young. I like Young. I think he's a solid rookie. He's just not the biggest one to chase. We got a Colt Keith and Colt Keith. Blue to 75. Another one for Eric. Mason Miller, Max Muncy, Paul Skeens, Juan Soto, and Juan Soto. We got Chris Sale to 199, Atlanta. That's going to Drew. Here's our patch auto. Jose Altuve, 199, Houston. That's Dom. Manny Ramirez and Matt Chapman, 199. That's Daniel Sexton. Manny Ramirez, I can't remember if it was Pristine or Museum. The checklists are kind of running together, but he has autos, which is like, I feel was really rare for Manny Ramirez to have autos. Christian Campbell. All right, let's see. Let's see what's on the inside here. Jazz, Jordan, Shota, Dansby, and Harper. And let's see what's back here. Byron Buxton, red to 5. Richard Delgado. Patch auto out of 5. Byron Buxton. That's nice. Cody. Minnesota yet again. All right, let me move some of this stuff. Move it over here for right now. Minnesota is having a break. All right, we got 2 boxes left, guys. And again, not trying to dog on the product or anything, but name-wise, Kyle Tucker's still our best auto. That is not how this product should go. Phillies. Yeah, I think we got 1 or 2. Maybe no autos. I know we got a Philly. Philadelphia, we got a Real Muto /99. I know we got a Harper somewhere too. Real Muto /99. Harper /199. So those 2. Those are the 2. I'm not coming to that party, Scott. Cody Bellinger, blue /75, going to Dominic Vasquez. Nacho Alvarez and Randy Rosarena, 99. I really liked Randy. How do you do in Seattle last year? That's 24 seasons. That's Tampa and Seattle. So. It sure does. Is he on vacation yet, or is it this week? I can't remember the dates you said. Chase Dollander. I feel like you said maybe it's next week. I can't remember what dates you said. Jack Leiter. That is pink /15 for Taylor Glover. 1 of 15 for the Jack Leiter auto. Jordan Westberg, and we have a Christian Campbell /199. Christian Campbell, Boston again. Boston's doing really well for Eddie. Cavadas, Evan Carter, Drew Romo, Bobby Witt, and Trey Turner. I feel like this might be an auto. Yep. Tyler Locklear for Seattle. That's going to Sean. See, man, I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry. Again, I'm not talking bad about the product, but these autos are trash. That's his son, Jack. Fernando Tatis. And we got a purple Kumar Rocker /99. Another one for Texas. Going to Taylor. Fried, Burns, Scooble, PCA, and Alcantara. Boston is doing pretty well. Justin Verlander /199, going to Daniel Sexton. For one of the cheaper teams, San Francisco's been doing pretty well. Pascantino and Ozzie Albies /99, going to Drew. I mean, I don't like to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be one of those guys that jumps up and down for a $5 or $10 auto. And again, these boxes, like, I think these are $600 to $700 boxes. Like, these are, if I were to buy any of these boxes and get just looking at the autos, I'd be furious. Some of the other colors and stuff we've gotten is nice, but from an auto standpoint, it's terrible. Simpson, Burns, Mayo, River Ryan, and Kershaw. Trey Sweeney, that's orange /25. Going to Eric Buchanan. Trey Sweeney, orange /25. Going to Eric. Detroit has done really well. Nemo and an Aqua Clayton Kershaw /199. That's going to Thang. Now we need... yeah, for Tiger, that's a nice card. Sweeney's okay. He's not the best rookie, but Hunter Green, Real Muto, Noel, Seaver, and Ellie. We just need... There's a Chapman to 99, another one for San Francisco. We need that big... We need an Ohtani or something on that caliber to ignite us. Something that big that's going to just... One card to blow our minds. Acuna. This one was trying to slip out. We got Will Smith to 99. Dodgers going to Thang. That is not the Ohtani Dodger we're looking for. Will Smith patch auto to 99. Yep, that would be a nice one. I would take an Ichiro. It might have, Dom. That might have been at this point. That's probably the best card. Based on what some of those ones were listed for on eBay, that could be our best card. I told you guys going into this, I was not a fan of Pristine. And this right here is just proving it. Like, great product, beautiful cards, but the autos, man, where are they? There we go. That's fine. We'll take that. James Wood, Aqua to 199. That's going to Chris. Would love some ink on that, but we'll take that. One of the better rookies. Last box mojo. We need it. All right, we got Osuna and an Aqua. Jordan Westberg out of 199. We can still do it, though. Two really big cards is all we need. Abrams, Clark, Diaz, and Garcia. Is there ink on this one? Yes. I don't know who it is, but we're going to save it. I want to save 3 autos. There's Chris. I didn't think you were watching. Oh, Grant McCray, blue to 75 for San Francisco. I was just trying to save the autos and wasn't expecting one there. Threw me off. Grant McCray. Ryan Bliss. And we got a Cole Reagans 7 of 10. Not sure what this is called, but like a tie-dye looking one. Kansas City going to Drew Burke out of 10. That's pretty nice. Hap, Fried, Fitz, Rooker, and Judge. Gunnar Henderson to 75 going to Leroy Reed. There's a few teams that are doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm simply looking at the auto standpoint right now. The autos are garbage. There's a Randy Arozarena, purple to 99, Seattle, going to Sean. Like I said, we did Series 1 yesterday. The autos in Series 1 should not outdo the autos in Pristine. And, I mean... The first case, what was the big... Oh, the first case had the Kurtz last night, so I'd rather have the Kurtz auto than any auto we've hit tonight. I'd rather have the Anthony auto, Mike Schmidt to 199. There's another one for J-Law. The second case, so 2 of the 3 cases last night, a thicker one. 2 of the 3 cases last night beat this case when it comes to autos. Jarren Duran, that is a nice one, though. That is a better one. Boston, Eddie Bobel. Purple to 99, which must mean we have an extra auto, unless I looked at that one of those wrong. Because that would be 2 already, and I swore we had 2 left. Evan Carter and Jackson Merrill to 199. San Diego's going to David Reichs. Dude, Series 1. I got 2 more cases of Series 1. We're not done there. If we can fill up Museum fast, we might do one more of those this weekend. Marte, Turner, out of Gary, Drew Thorpe, and there's another Ohtani, same one. I'm sure these are $10, $15 cards. Alrighty, so we should have, unless I looked wrong, we should have 2 autos coming up. Alright, we got a Verlander and a purple Alejandro Osuna, 299. Lugo, Campbell, Seager, Perez, and Beltre. All right, last 2. First one, Kiter Montero, another Tiger for Eric. And they keep getting worse and worse, man, for the Tigers. Jace Young and now Kyler, ending with Trey Sweeney and then Montero. They got worse and worse. Cowser, Correa, Lewis, Simeon, and Jackson Holiday. And here's our final card. It is Prince Fielder, blue 75, and a Tiger uni. Eric Buchanan, man. You had a fantastic break. Detroit, I love Prince Fielder, man. He's one of my favorite players. Prince Fielder to 75. Detroit had a fantastic break. Again, though, I'm sorry, the autos, man. Autos ain't doing it for me. I'm sorry, guys, for the results. I'm sorry for saying it, but these autos are terrible. Autos were terrible. We got some good cards, but the autos were not those. Appreciate it, Sean. Appreciate it, Thang. Here we go, guys. We got Osuna to 99. Jackson Merrill, 199. Arosa Reyna, 99. Cole Reagans to 10. Westberg, 199. Kershaw, 199. Albies and Rocker to 99. Christian Campbell to 199. Randy to 99. Chapman, 199. Colt Keith, 75. Keyshaw, 199. Dylan Cruz, 99. Marte, 99. George Brett, 199. Kobe Mayo, 99. Brandon Nemo, 25. Westberg, 199. Riley Green, 199. Stanton to 99. Yelich to 75. Jose Ramirez to 199. Teoscar to 50. Darvish, 199. Castillo, 99. Logan Webb to 15. Realmuto to 99. And Bieber to 199. The Prince is nice, dude. Like I said, he's one of my favorite players. Or he was. All right, these are the encased ones. We got Schmidt to 199. Gunner to 75. Chapman to 99. Verlander 199. Bellinger 75. Altuve and Sale 199. Jace Young to 50. Harper to 199. Cavadas 199. Ian Happ to 50. Churio 99. Dollander 199. And McMahon 75. Fried 75. And Paul Skeens to 199. We got some really good colors. We did get some really good colors. Kyder Montero auto. Jarren Duran to 99. Grant McCray 75. Trey Sweeney 25. Tyler Locklear. Everybody yell at Eric, man. Eric had a good break. Jack Leiter to 15. Reese Hines. I think I got spoiled in the beginning by those two hard case hits. Bobby Miller. Brooks Lee. Dustin Harris to 150. Jared Jones. Sonny Gray to 99. And Grayson Rodriguez. Will Smith to 99. And Austin Wells to 25. Alright, on the board. Alright, we are going to knock out the... Let me see. Trying to see what else we got. We're going to knock out the Campbell. Christian Campbell, gold to 50. Then I'm going to knock out... I know we'll go Gary Carter, orange to 25. I'm going to go Drake Baldwin, purple to 99. Kim, blue to 75. Meyer, gold out of 50. James Wood, aqua, 199. Jace Young to 150. Torrey Hunter, not numbered, patch auto. Buxton, I don't like Buxton at all, so. Red 5 of 5 on the patch auto. Still a nice card. That is... it doesn't say. I thought I said socks or something on the back. Okay, it doesn't. Top 4. We're gonna go with the Brooks Lee monogram. That's a nice card. 3.5. One every 3.5 cases. This one's, I don't know the value of it. I love Prince Fielder, so this one's way higher. It's a bookend too. I didn't notice that, but absolutely one of my favorite players. Prince Fielder to 75. Kyle Tucker on the Popular Demand 15 of 75 Relic Auto. And our hit of the night, Monogram, Paul Skeens. Again, no comps, but 1 in every 3.5 cases. That's a big hit. All right, guys, that's going to do it. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you this weekend with Museum Collection. Take care, guys.